youtube.com/@thenaturedc. Subscribe today.
Yes, yes, yes. We are back live here on Score the Fight. You know what it is. I'm your man, Point B, man. We are live here, middle of the day, Friday. You know what it is. So it's the Jonas versus Price. I mean, not undisputed, but unified. 4 belts actually on the line when you include the Ring Magazine belt as well. 4 belts on the line. Women's welterweight champions. You know. So I mean, I'm excited to be here with you guys and give you guys the rundown, the 1-2, the you know what it is, man. I got my man ETA Money Row in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can hear him. Y'all will be able to hear him on my side. So I definitely want to let you guys know that we excited to be here. We excited to give you guys the rundown and give you guys everything that we can give you as far as it comes to this boxing game, man. There's been a lot of talk in the boxing game since the Tank fight. I mean, it's been everywhere. It's been on ESPN. It's been on Nightcap. You know, Shannon and Ocho giving interviews to Roach and Stephen A. Smith. And is this a knockdown? Is it not a knockdown? Is it, it's been a lot of speculation. So I'm glad to be right back. You know, we've been hitting you on over the head this season too, back to back type of thing, and that's what we really going to continue. So right here is a big fight for the women's titles, man. I mean, you got 3 belts, 3 sanctioned belts on the line, and the Ring Magazine belt is more of a crowning achievement belt type of thing. You know, they give out those belts for significant fights. So the Ring Magazine, Joan, is very, 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 when you're a Ring Magazine champion, man, that's usually like an undisputed champion almost. So shout out the Ring Magazine for being here, and it's presented through Sky Sports. This is Score the Fight Pink, okay? Score the Fight Pink. We will be Score the Fight Pink today because this is a women's competition. Just now, we had a very close competition. It was Chloe Watson versus Jasmina Zapalashka. I hopefully I said this right. And it was for the European flyweight title. Jasmine Zapalashka. I hope because I'm messing it up. But Jasmina, she won a split decision. It was a close battle. I actually scored it 6-4 for Watson, but that's how it happens in boxing sometimes. So that's a very big fight right there. It was a very highly contested fight. I actually did have it 6-4, but I had 2 swing rounds in there. So those swing rounds could have went to the other side, but I felt like Watson was able to land the heavier shots. I feel like she was pushing Jasmina back throughout the whole fight. And so we still do got a couple fights up. We got Karis Artingstall, you know what I'm saying, and Raven Chapman for the vacant British featherweight title. And then we got Curlin Dubois and Bo Mi Ri Shen. You know what I mean? The Asians have those names. I want to make sure I'm saying it the right way. Bo Mi Ri Shen, okay, for the WBC lightweight title on the line. And then our main event, Natasha Jonas versus Lauren Price. I mean, for the WBC, IBF, WBA, and the Ring Magazine welterweight world titles, okay? So those are this is a big dog. This big dog. I got the 2 headliners behind me. That's Lauren Price and that's Natasha Jonas. So I'm definitely glad you guys tuned in with me, man. Definitely locked in and glad you guys tuned in with me. I couldn't appreciate you guys more. Like I said, back to the state of boxing as far as what's been going on since the Tank fight. There's been the WBA actually just came out and said that they are going to go alongside of the ref. The decision that the ref made during the fight is the decision that they will keep, meaning the 9th round was not a knockdown, okay? The 9th round was not a knockdown, okay? And I can go back to my Tank fight, my Tank scorecard, which I scored it even, okay? So the scorecards that night by the judges was 115 to 113 for Davis. The other two scorecards was 114 to 114, which makes it a majority draw, okay? So, majority draw. For me, I gave Lamont Roach the first round. I gave Tank Davis the second round. I gave Lamont Roach the third round. I gave Tank the 4th round, the 5th round, and the 6th round. Okay? Meaning at the end of the 6th round, I had Tank up 4-2. Okay? I gave Lamont Roach the 7th round, the 8th round, and the 9th round. Okay? So that means Lamont Roach took the lead at that point in time. I gave Tank Davis the 10th round and the 11th round, and I gave Lamont Roach the 12th round, okay? Lamont Roach did get the 9th round. I did not count that as a 10-8 round, which a lot of people would like to count that as a 10-8 round, but I did not feel like the knockdown was a result of a punch, more or less the result of, I just kept saying Tank Davis was unfocused, but I did not feel like that was the result of a punch. He did an unofficial timeout, and that right there, I believe, can get you disqualified. I do not think the WBA will go back and say he's going to get disqualified for in that moment, but I do believe that that is a moment where you can be disqualified for. And if the judge would have taken the stance of disqualifying Tank at that moment, at that point in time, me personally, I would not have disputed that that's what should have happened, because Tank was in the ring lunching, in my opinion, very unfocused at that time. Now, I don't know if it was due to what Tank Davis said after the fight, which was it was grease. It was, he couldn't wash all the grease out of his hair. He attempted to do so, but it didn't work, and he had grease running in his eyes throughout the fight. Now, I don't know if that is the case, but he did appear to wipe his face several times throughout that fight. So, all of that being said, it went down to a controversial decision. Lamont Roach feels like he won the fight fair and square, and he feels like that ninth round where Tank Davis took the knee, he felt like that should be counted as a knockdown, and I believe he will more than likely dispute. He more than likely will dispute the ruling. I don't know if that changes anything, though. I don't know. I don't know if that changes anything. I don't know if that sways the WBA to then change something, because ultimately at this point it's the WBA's ruling, because it was a WBA title fight. And both of these guys that was in this title fight are WBA champions. Gervonta Tank Davis being the 135 WBA champion, and Lamont Roach being a 130 WBA champion. And with all of that being said, I'm going to say this. Shout out to Lamont Roach for fighting a masterful fight, for fighting a amazing fight. Like, win, lose, or draw in this next fight. That last fight was the best fight that I've ever seen somebody fight against Tank. Okay? He surpassed what Pitbull did. Or everybody wanted to talk about the Pitbull ruling and, Tank ain't nah. He surpassed what Pitbull did. I felt like that night it was a draw. That's what my card said. If that's a knockdown and I would have counted that a 10-8 round, then maybe I get Lamont Roach by a point. Okay? I don't know. Maybe if that's counted as a knockdown, the fight doesn't go the same way that people think it goes. Maybe Tank at that point is now geeking for a knockdown. And maybe Tank gets it. Maybe Tank tries to go for a knockdown and gets knocked out because Lamont Roach may have counterpunched him while he was reaching. I think that it's a lot of different things that could have went on after that, whether it be for Lamont Roach or whether it be for Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? But I do feel like Lamont the Reaper Roach fought a masterful, beautiful, fantastic fight that night. I can't take nothing from him, and I want to give credit not only to Lamont Roach Jr., who was in the ring, but Lamont Roach Sr., who was the head trainer for Lamont Roach Jr., okay? A beautiful, masterful game plan. I mean, it was crazy. The game plan was phenomenal, okay? And we're getting into it a little bit more. As Raven Chapman makes her way down to the ring, and this is for the vacant British featherweight world title, okay? That is Raven Chapman, okay? So, I mean, look, she coming out looking right. She looked like she's in shape for this fight. Look like she's ready to rock and roll. I mean, this is for a vacant title, so anytime you can become this isn't a world title, this is a country title. But anytime you can be a title holder, that means you can go up to that next step between British title to, world title. Okay? Artingstall. Okay? Artingstall making her way to the ring. And now this is going to be a really good fight. I mean, if you've ever seen Artingstall fight, I mean, she has very good footwork. You know what I mean? Very good jab, very good fundamental fighter. And so, this is going to be a really good fight. And I do like the way that Sky Sports got this thing set up, man. I wish I could show you guys the setup, but it's beautiful for the ladies. And man, live here on Score to Fight Pink. I mean, whatever way would you have it, man? Whatever way would you have it? Okay? I mean, this is going to be a really, really good, tough, contested fight. And so she's coming out to Stand By Me, okay? Which is, I think, pretty original, you know what I mean? Okay. I mean, different people got different vibes, man. Some people like that laid-back vibe, but me personally, I would come out to war music. I want war music. Okay. Ten 2-minute rounds. Okay. Me personally, I'm kind of leaning towards Chapman in this fight. Okay. Fighting out of the blue corner. Red, white, and gold trim. 5'7", 31 years of age. 10 fights. 9-1 with 2 KOs. Fighting out of Buckinghamshire, England. She's already the featherweight international champion. Okay, Raven Chapman, man. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to Score to Fight. Fighting out of the red trunks. She's 30 years of age, 6 fights, no defeats, 6-1, 1 KO. She has like on some grayish blue. Got some different type of trunks. Artingstall. I mean, these ladies look like they're ready for business. They look like they're ready for business. Right now, 37% says Artingstall will win by points, and 31 says that she will win by KO. 16 for Chapman. 16% for KO Chapman, and 15% for Chapman when it comes to, oh man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, I mean, right now, these ladies just jabbing, getting the jab-a-thon on, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, you know, it's nobody really taking control of it. Okay. Artingstall is a little bit taller, seems to have a little bit longer reach. Artingstall is a southpaw. Chapman is an orthodox fighter. Artingstall fires off 2 jabs. I mean, right now, Chapman is trying to find a way in. Chapman doesn't look like she's being very successful in finding. Oh, good jab by Artingstall. She's just using that reach. She's just using that reach right now. I mean, a lot of jabs, a lot of straights. Very poised. Very, very poised, Artingstall. Right now, just looking at the fight, I feel like Chapman has a European style. She's trying to use, you know, her leverage to get to that outside. Oh, a good 3-punch combination by Chapman. She's trying to use that leverage, trying to use that footwork. They clinch, ref breaks, and Chapman goes back at her. This first round, I do feel like Artingstall has landed the cleaner punches. And first round is over. Oh, man. I might give that first round to Chapman because of work rate. I might give that first round to Chapman for work rate. But, I mean, I feel like Artingstall, like I said, landed the cleaner punches in that situation. But I feel like she didn't land as many as Chapman. Okay? I don't feel like she's landed as many as Chapman. So
I mean, I think that was a good round. You know what I'm saying? I think that both women really came out to bring their A game. You know, at least we got a good round of boxing, if nothing else.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I think these are gonna be really competitive fights right here. But I think Artingstall, moving forward, if she fights the way she fought in this first round, just land a couple more punches, be a little more active, it's gonna be a long night for Chapman. Chapman comes out firing the jab a couple times, does not land. Artingstall has a really wide stance, and she's long, so it's making it very hard for Chapman to actually get in and do. Oh, good. That's an overhand left by Artingstall. I mean, really good overhand left. That was clean. Chapman throws an uppercut, does not land. Artingstall throws a jab, doesn't land. Oh, that's a really good hook right there by Artingstall. Chapman. Ooh. Chapman did a really good job of getting offline right there. Good jab landed by Artingstall. Then an overhand, a straight left hand, by Artingstall as well. I think Chapman has tasted Artingstall's power. And one thing about Chapman, she is not boxing cleanly. She is not taking her feet with her. She is like keeping her head dipped under, and that is recipe for disaster. Oh, man. But I will say Chapman's work rate is really good, but she's not landing any clean shots. Oh, good. But, oh, there we go. Talk about a clean shot right there. It was a good 2-punch combination, uppercut, and then a straight left hand from Chapman. Ref is warning Chapman about pushing the head down. Both ladies land on a like hook type of shot. Both of them being the right hook. Jab does not land. Hook does not land on Chapman. Artingstall, lands that awkward little overhand. Oh, she's down. She is down. Chapman is down. Artingstall. I told you, recipe for disaster. She keep dipping her head, and that's going to be a 10-9 round for Artingstall. I mean, 10-8 round for Artingstall. That knockdown definitely counts. I mean, realistically, she's dipping her head. She's doing this. And as she's dipping her head, the problem is she's throwing like punches, but she's dipping her head, then throwing the punch. Meaning, before you actually throw that punch, your head is out there on the island to be caught with like a check hook or actually, pull counter. So in that exchange, she went just like this and caught one. Boom. By the time her hand was going up, she already was going down. Good counter puncher right there. Straight down. It was a straight left hand by Artingstall. Boom. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. That was so clean. That was so clean by Artingstall. Chapman wasn't that hurt, but Chapman goes back out there, throws a double jab. Does not land either one of them. Artingstall is moving forward. Oh, Chapman lands 2 shots to the body. Now Chapman is trying to make it a rough and tumble fight. Artingstall is pushing her back with the punches when she does land. Oh, that's a really good overhand right by Chapman. Artingstall lands a good jab, right jab. Ooh, really good left straight for Artingstall. I mean, Chapman is just being outboxed. I chose Chapman because, I felt like Chapman was going to be, a little bit sharper than this. But Artingstall, man, is impressing me tonight. Definitely impressive. Like, the style of her, like, she got a really good boxing style, man. Really clean boxing style. It's a warning from the ref for Artingstall for using the elbow to push off. Chapman is lunging and it just keeps lunging with that. I don't know why her trainer is telling her to do that, but that lunging overhand right stuff is going to get her in trouble. It's going to get her in trouble. And what Artingstall is doing is pull counter. She's seen it. She got the knockdown on it earlier in the fight, and she's tried to do it a couple more times throughout this round. It appears to be maybe one of her favorite weapons. And I feel like Chapman is seeing that she's trying to set that shot up and is now not allowing it. Okay, they clinch up. Chapman lands one to the body. I'm definitely going to still get at the Artingstall. I feel like Chapman did come out strong, though, after that 10-8 round. But I definitely still feel like Artingstall is up. I feel like Artingstall is up. I mean, it's not bad, okay? It's not bad. But right now, Artingstall is outclassing her, man. Just giving her, good boxing, just keeping her at bay. But she's just throwing this clean 1-2 straight down the pipe. 1-2 straight down the pipe. And as she's throwing this 1-2 combination, that's the knockdown punch. You know what I mean? She caught her on the tail end of that. Well, because she's a southpaw, she's going 1-2. And as that comes down the pipe, that second one is really, if it connects, it will connect good. But what I think she should be doing is throwing the check a lot more. This check hook, either check hook will be doing damage because I feel like Chapman is keep dipping her head. And we in the round number 4. I have Artingstall up 2-1. Oh man, Artingstall 2-punch combination, and Chapman lands an uppercut in exchange. Now they kind of firefighting, going back and forth. Artingstall is just throwing that same 2-punch combination. She's going to need some more stuff in her tool bag. I feel like her footwork is really good, especially for her height. And she's using her length really good. Oh, but in and out 1-2 combination. And I think Chapman, That's a really good left straight down the middle. I don't think it's enough curvature in her boxing style. I need some hooks. There we go. She's starting to throw some hooks. She lands a 2-punch combination on Chapman. Chapman then returns 5, lands a really clean jab. Oh, man. Straight right hand for Artingstall. And, I mean, I feel like Artingstall thinks that Chapman can't take her power, and she's going to knock her out with this. Oh, 2-punch combination. She is landing this 2-punch combination over and over throughout this fight. And it's just a straight 1-2. And, I mean, it's one of the original boxing, you know, one of the first things they teach you once you start punching, once you got your footwork down pat, you usually learn 1-2. And she's just using it to over and over against Chapman. Chapman is lunging in. Chapman is, and the thing about Artingstall is that she's been able to use that footwork to stay out of range of Chapman. She's just been able, and I said that in the beginning of the fight, the footwork is what I really like when I see Artingstall fight. And she's even, I feel like she's even gotten better since I think I seen her 3rd fight or something. She's even got better since then. Okay. And so I'm going to give that round to Artingstall again. Artingstall. And I just feel like she's dominating this fight right now. I don't feel like it's very competitive. I do feel like Chapman is trying to get in, but I just feel like the distance is being a little too much for Chapman. I don't think she's been able to withstand the distance. She's been haven't been able to get around it very often.
Shout out to Danny Vega, man, for the comment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, whoever they got the like, we're going to figure out who the likes is over there. Shout out to everybody, man, that's listening and watching here on Score the Fight.
Man, appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, as you guys always do. I am Point B. This is Score the Fight Pink, man. We holding it down for the ladies, man. We showing the ladies some love today. So if you got a special lady and you trying to get her in the sport of boxing, I mean, you get her to tune in with us. And we are into round number 5 right here. It is Artingstall versus Chapman. Artingstall, to me, is up big on the cards. She already scored a knockdown in the 2nd round. And Raven Chapman just hasn't been able to get around the distance, the footwork of Artingstall. Artingstall has been able to just dominate in my opinion. Oh, man, so they're slugging it out a little bit. Artingstall is trying to exchange. She going Mexican style for a minute. She is not moving backwards. She is not using laterals. She is going to bulldoze, go straight through. Oh, man, that's a really good overhand right from Chapman. Really good overhand right from Chapman. Okay. 2-punch combination. Oh, that's a really good right. Oh, really good. I mean, left hand. Really good left hand from Artingstall. Like, just continuing to land over and over throughout the fight. She throws it. Chapman does invade that last 2-punch combination. She comes in with a double jab of her own. Neither lands, but she does get one of the 3 jabs that she threw in. Okay, 2-punch combination from Artingstall, misses. Then, I mean, the footwork of these ladies is really beautiful, man. I got to give these ladies some credit, man, because this, they're being very simple when it comes to punches and punch placement. But the footwork is nice, especially from Raven Chapman, even though she's not, in my opinion, winning the fight. She's trying to get around this. I mean, oh, that's a good uppercut. Good uppercut. Really good uppercut from Raven Chapman. It's just a 2-punch combination from Artingstall, keeping it very simple and very basic. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And I would tell her to throw some hooks, man. Throw some hooks. That was a very competitive round right there. A super competitive round. I'm going to give that round to Chapman, man. That might have been Chapman's first round since the first round that she won. I feel like she landed. But that is a swing round. That's definitely a swing round. But very competitive, man. Live here on Score the Fight Pink. You see what it is, man. Score the Fight Pink. Holding it down for the ladies, man. It's the Jonas versus Price main event. you know, for, man, 3-4 belts. You know what it is. So, you know, this is the middle of the day, man, for us here in America. We are stationed in Washington, D.C. And I mean, Chapman landed a really clean uppercut. I feel like she had the best punch of that round. I feel like that's the first round that she's won since the first round. And now we are into round 6. And, I mean, that was clean. That was clean, Artingstall. Artingstall landed about 5. I mean, right now, they got Artingstall winning every round except for the first round is a 10-10 round to them, and the 5th round is a 10-10 round to them. That just go to show you how accurate I am sometimes when it comes to these scorecards, man. You know what I mean? Just letting these people know, man. I straight up gave it to Chapman. Those. Oh, good uppercut. Good uppercut from Chapman. I mean, that's the second clean uppercut she's landed. Maybe she will go back to it. And now Chapman's starting to come on a little bit. Artingstall is throwing still that 1-2 combination. Oh, good. There we go. Some variety. Hook to the body, hook to the head from Artingstall. And Chapman goes for the uppercut again. She gets countered by Artingstall straight left. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, man. 2-punch combination by Artingstall. That was pretty. That was pretty. Jab from Artingstall, and both of them land. I mean, Chapman's trying to make it a choppy fight. Artingstall is just boxing beautifully, man. She's boxing beautifully. She's actually, skill-wise, I'm going to give her some credit, man. She's up there. I would just say that she definitely needs to add more punches to her arsenal because I feel like she overuses the 2-punch combination. But, like, right there, just showing skill, jab, getting out the way, pivoting, getting out the way, 3-punch combination. She only lands maybe 1, but that hook was the most powerful one out of it all, getting around the guard. I mean, let's be real. Artingstall is looking really good, man. I underestimated her only because it was only the 6 fights thing. I hadn't seen much of her, and now I'm seeing enough, man. I'm going to get that round to Artingstall, man. That was a clean fight. I mean, that was a clean round for her. Very clean round. Very clean round. I mean, when you see the skill, man, she in and out. She using this jab. She using her length. She hitting and not getting hit. She's doing all of the things that you would love to do when you're teaching a female boxer how to use their length, especially because a lot of female boxers don't come with length. They're you know, females tend to be shorter. So when you get a tall, lanky female that can use that full extension of the arm, like boom, just using that full extension and keeping her opponent at bay, and then also adding the footwork with it, it looked pretty. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not gonna lie. It looked pretty, man. And I feel like she's dominated most of this fight. I do feel like Chapman has won the first round and the 5th round, but out of 6 rounds, I feel like it's a 4-2 fight. So meaning it's not necessarily even close right now. Let's see what Chapman gonna do in this 7th. Okay. Raven Chapman now looking for a big right hand to see if she can land, see if she can potentially hurt Artingstall. Okay. Oh, that's a really good pull counter for Artingstall. Lands a good left hand at the end of that. And I mean, the pull count. Oh, man, good left hand. She just, I mean, rocked. I mean, Chapman ate it, though, man. But, I mean, you could just see Chapman head snap back with, that clean left hand, man. She got a clean left hand, man. I'm being very impressed by Artingstall. Like, it's just, oh, good. Oh, my God, a good right hand. I mean, that was inside the pocket, clean right hook. I mean, Artingstall, man, is just showing that she's a warrior. I mean, Chapman is a straight-up warrior, too. Like a tank, she eating these punches. And I can't take it from her. She eating these punches. But Artingstall is just showing that she is going to be a problem in this woman's, in women's boxing. Oh, good. Clean left hand again from Artingstall. Both of them do land on that last exchange. I do feel like Artingstall got the best of it. It is 30 seconds left in this 7th round. Thank you guys for watching Score the Fight Pink. It is Artingstall. It is Chapman. It is getting crazy. Okay. Jab landed for Chapman. Now they just kind of fencing a little bit. 10 seconds left. Artingstall goes for a straight left, does not land. They clinch and ends with a jab. I'm going to go Artingstall with that one too. I mean, this is just nasty, man. It's nasty.
We got a couple comments on the board, man. We got
I mean, yeah, you can read. They can hear you, so you know.
Yeah. You got my man Vega. Vega say he hopes it goes at least 8.5 rounds. So he got it going 8.5 rounds at least. I think you might be on point there, Vega.
Yeah, for sure. He's talking about the main event. Nah, they can hear you from. You know, you should be good. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is a. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, man. This seems pretty brutal right now. They going at it. They going to war. These two ladies right now. And I get it. I mean, going 8.5. I can see that. I can see them going 8.5. I don't know if it's gonna be a knockout. Here we go. Artingstall. Artingstall is just using the jab. Oh, Chapman is trying to bull rush in a little bit, trying to get Artingstall like off her pivot a little bit. 2-punch combination from Artingstall. Chapman, oh man, Chapman seems to rock Artingstall right there with a clean left hook. I mean, really good left hook. It got around the guard and landed really nice. Artingstall lands a jab. Chapman goes for the overhand right, does not land. And I mean, Artingstall has really good punch placement. 2-punch combination. Like I said, it's just she's using that's a really good right hand that snuck in there for Chapman. Chapman goes for the peekaboo style. Tried to go for it, and I don't think it worked right there. Artingstall was able to invade. Good uppercut for Chapman that lands again. That uppercut has been a weapon that if I was Chapman, I would have been using over and over throughout this fight, especially once I seen that it landed. Once I seen that that's a possibility, I would have been using it a lot more frequent. But Artingstall is definitely doing a good job of using her footwork to pivot, using it to get out of range. I mean, this is a really good fight right now, even though I feel like Artingstall has controlled the fight. I feel like Chapman's been right there. It's been a lot of pressure. I just don't feel like she's been able to get around. Oh, good jab for Artingstall. I just don't feel like she's been able to get around the footwork of Artingstall. Really good two straight lefts down the middle for Artingstall that do land on Chapman. I mean, Chapman, she's trying though. Like, it's just Chapman isn't able to get around that footwork, man. And whenever she gets it tight and she's able to throw that uppercut, she's being successful, but she's not doing enough of that. To me, that's another round for Artingstall. I got Artingstall winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of the 8 rounds so far. And I mean, on that inside, I mean, Chapman is able to land that uppercut on the inside. It's like the second or third uppercut. Boom. She landed 3 good 3-punch combo in that exchange with that uppercut earlier. So it was a dip, boom, uppercut, and then she went for it was a 3-punch combination, 2 out of the 3 land. And then I mean, just straight, bro. These guys, that straight, bro, is just crazy. That straight left, she just catching her every time.
But she got a chin. You got to admit.
Got a chin. She got a warrior.
Yeah.
A straight up warrior. Yeah. Chapman. I just don't. I think that this is a style fight type of thing. We are in one of the championship rounds. Okay, one of the championship rounds of this ladies' 10-round competition. And I mean, Artingstall lands a jab. Chapman goes to respond, does not land. One-two combination. Don't land on that one. I mean, Chapman is a warrior, though. Chapman got a hell of a chin. Actually, both of them, because I feel like Chapman has landed some good shots on Artingstall. It's just not enough. Not because, good left hook for Chapman. And Artingstall staying on the jab. Just simple jab. Oh, man, really good right hand from Chapman. Then 2 body shots right after that. That was clean exchange for Chapman. Clean exchange for Chapman. Okay? I mean, this has been a really, really clean exchange, man. Clean fighting. I mean, I can't hate on it at all. I cannot hate on it at all. I mean, realistically, Chapman is 2-punch combination, trying to throw that combination. Chapman's been unsuccessful to throwing that combination. And I mean, if Chapman was able to close the distance a little bit better in this fight, I would be saying this is a closer fight as far as the scorecards go, because I do feel like Chapman has done enough to get in close. But I mean, Artingstall is using her reach beautifully. That's gonna be the end of that round. I feel like that was one of Chapman's better rounds. I feel like that was one of Chapman's better rounds. Definitely feel like that was one of Chapman's better rounds. Maybe you can get that round with Chapman. Maybe you can get that round with Chapman. I mean, I will say a swing, but I can say you can get that round with Chapman. You are live here on Score the Fight, man. You are live here on Score the Fight. It is your man, Point B in the building, Score the Fight Pink today. Holding it down for the ladies, man. The ladies. And we cannot have a Score the Fight Pink without talking about the lady, the GWOAT. We're going to get to her a little bit later as the ladies hug in the center of the ring for this round 10. Okay. That's a jab landed for Artingstall. And they got Artingstall winning every round, except for the first and the 10th, which, let me see if I can get it before it goes away. I missed it. I'll try to get it for y'all guys next fight. I'll try to get you guys next fight. And I mean, right now, Artingstall, man, is just, oh, man, Chapman lands a really good overhand right. Appears to hurt Artingstall, and Artingstall is moving around, but Chapman is seeming to take this round right here, is trying to, take the round by the horns, man. Body shots. Oh, that was a good inside right hand from Artingstall. But Chapman back to the uppercuts. Artingstall lands. This is one of the more exciting, brutal rounds right here. These ladies are going at it. Artingstall lands that straight left, straight left, straight left. I mean, it's been a dominant performance right there from Artingstall, man. I mean, dominant performance right here. I mean, but I'm going to give Chapman this round so far because she's just bringing that brutality here. 2-punch combination doesn't land for Artingstall. Artingstall is throwing, does not land on Chapman. All of them hit on Chapman's guards. A 2-punch combination, one lands at the end of that for Artingstall. Chapman returns fire. Chapman, good body shot, Chapman. I mean, oh, that was clean left hook to the body. Oh, 2-punch combination for Artingstall, one lands at the end. These ladies are going at it. Brutal. Artingstall smiling. They are smiling at the end of this fight, at the end of this round. This was a brutal competition between two ladies that was not going for it, okay? We are live here on Score the Fight Pink. It is your man, Point B, in the building. You got my man, Roach, in the building. Holding it down for the ladies. You know what it is. You know what it is. So, I mean, I think this is a clear win for Artingstall. I don't think that it's even close. I think that you can really chalk that up to a really good fight, though. Really excellent fight. Can't take nothing from him. I gotta say that this was a really showcase for Artingstall. I mean, I think Artingstall was a very dominant fighter in this fight, and she was able to land that like straight left hand down the middle over and over throughout the fight. I mean, just over and over. So I gotta give credit where credit is due. I mean, this is the sport of boxing, and I mean, oh, that left. That's why I said just left, bro. It was so clean, bro. It was clean. Look, right here, boom. It was clean every time, clean. It was super clean, you know. So I do think Artingstall was able to dominate, was able to do what she had to do to become victorious in this fight, you know. And it is great to have you guys here with us, man. Thank you guys for tuning in on Score the Fight. I see Luke Roberts, you know, shout out to Luke Roberts. Like Roach said, shout out to Danny Vega, of course, you know. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in and watched in with us, man. I am going to be your man, Point B, you know, holding it down for your people, you know, holding it down for the Chris Zound. Okay? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, I want to thank you guys, man, for tuning in to Score the Fight, man. I really do, you know, I really appreciate you guys for rocking with us like you always do. Okay. Official decisions. 97-92. 96-93. Karis Artingstall with the sweep on the unanimous decision. You know, so I mean, that's what I thought. That's what I knew. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Thank you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight Pink. You know, we are here holding it down for the ladies today, Friday, and this is an early event. So guess what? That means not only can you come hold it down, represent for the ladies if you are into the sport of boxing, but then you can go out with your lady at the end of the night, or your man if you are a lady here watching. You still can have that love in your life. You had that, you know, that thing, you know, y'all can go and celebrate having a good day of watching boxing together or apart, or however you do it. You know, you are live here on the Nature Network. I am Point B, and I am going to be the guy here giving you guys the ones, the twos, the runs, the downs, the everything, and going to keep you updated in the sport of boxing. We got a live card coming out, man. I mean, like, for real, y'all are not going to want to miss the next up-and-coming Score the Fights, because I mean, these are crazy, crazy events coming up. And so since these are crazy events coming up, you do not want to miss out on them. Okay. So right now we got some things going on. We have a double header March 22nd. The George Kambosos David Jordan fight for the junior welterweight title. And then we got Sebastian Fundora versus Cordell Booker for the unified junior lightweight title. So that's going to be something that's definitely a double header, same night, two different two different promoters, but we're going to hold it all on one night. We're going to let you guys know what's what, you know. And then, you know, we're going to Jerron Boots Ennis coming back around. My bad. Before we even get there, the Williams Zepeda Tevin Farmer, okay? Williams Zepeda Tevin Farmer. That's going to be a jump. I mean, that's going to be excellent. Then we got Jerron Boots Ennis versus Stanley Jonas for a unified welterweight world title bout, and that's going to be April 12th. And then we got Chris Eubanks, Conor Benn, which is probably one of the most anticipated fights in boxing because of the egg incident. I mean, to be slapped in the face with an egg. You know what I mean? Slapped in the face with an egg. It's real. It's real. So, and that's April 26th, okay? And then we have a weekend of all weekends in May. I mean, May is going to be on fire, okay? And that's Cinco de Mayo weekend, which is really not Cinco de Mayo because that's Monday, but May 2nd, we have Ryan Garcia, Rolly Romero. That's the headliner, okay? On the undercard, co-main event, I'm not even gonna call undercard, co-main event, Devin the American Dream Haney versus Jose Ramirez. And on that same card, we got Teofimo Lopez versus Arnold Barboza. Okay? So that is wild. For me, in my opinion, for Devin Haney to be put in between two people that has made a lot of racial remarks against black people is wild. Okay? I'm going to just say it right here. You know what I mean? I'm going to say what I got to say. But that's a hell of a card. I ain't going to hold you. That's a hell of a card right there. Okay? And then the next day, not later on down the line, the next day, we got Saul Canelo Alvarez versus William Skull. Okay, and Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is you know whose day that is, right? That is right now since Floyd Mayweather retired. That has been Canelo Alvarez's day. Okay, that is Canelo Alvarez's day, and then the very next day. So that was Friday with Ryan and Rolly headlining. And then Saturday, you got Canelo versus William Skull headlining. And then Sunday, okay? Sunday, Naoya Inoue is set to fight in Las Vegas. First fight on American soil. Naoya Inoue, okay? And it's going to be a defense of his title against Roman Cardenas, okay? Okay? So first fight in America, May 4th, Naoya Inoue, all right? I mean, one of the boxing pound for pounds right now, that guy, okay? So, I mean, this is a lineup of all lineups. I hope you guys are going to be tuned in with us. I mean, where else would you be? And why else would you be there if you ain't with us? I mean, I'm just being real. Where else would you be? Where else would you want to be? Okay? I don't know where else you would want to be other than with us. All right? So I had to, read some of this stuff off so you guys know how exciting it's going to be here on Score to Fight over these next couple weeks. And I mean, because it's going to be really dominant, I think it's going to be a really dominant performance from not just us, but from the boxing community in itself. I think boxing in itself is going to really, really take an uptick in this situation. I mean, how can it not? When you think about how good some of these events have been lately in the boxing community, when you think about them starting a new boxing league, and as a matter of fact, while we're here on Score to Fight Pink, we're going to talk a little bit about what Turki Al-Sheikh and Dana White have cooked up lately. They are starting their own boxing league, and I believe it's supposed to start in September. It's speculation, okay? It is speculation that those fights is going to start out with a huge fight. A huge fight being that in September, Turki Al-Sheikh has been eyeballing Terrence Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. So let's say Canelo gets past William Skull, right? Let's say Skull doesn't play spoiler. Okay, now Skull can play spoiler. If Skull is playing spoiler, he may, Canelo Alvarez may look past Skull, and then, it's pretty bad in that situation, okay? Then it's pretty bad in that situation. But let's say he doesn't overlook Skull, okay? Let's say that he is going to take Skull serious, right? Let's say that he beats Skull, and at the end of that, you have September coming up with the TKO. That's gonna be the name of the company. From what it looks like, it's funded by Turkey Al-Sheikh, but it's going to be ran by one Dana White. Dana White is a one belt guy. He is a believing in the best fighting the best guy. He is a guy that I think is going to be very, very. I mean, I think he's going to be phenomenal. You know, so I'm just saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do look at it like this. We have an opportunity here right now to see. We have an opportunity right now to see the best fighting the best, and I'm happy about that. I'm happy about the potential that we can actually see the best fight the best. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm very happy about. If we can see the best fight the best, then this makes sense for us. This makes sense for the boxing community. This makes sense for us all. Okay? So, I mean, I'm pretty excited. Very excited, actually. Very excited. Very excited. Okay. I mean, as we getting closer and closer, you know, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. As we getting closer and closer, you know, I'm just checking out some things, making sure that everything is right. As we get closer to the Caroline Dubois versus Shen. Shen versus Caroline Dubois. I mean, it's going to be a pretty exciting fight. I mean, I think Caroline Dubois wins this fight. How she wins this fight, I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of leaning towards going the distance. You know, a lot of the women, it's not a lot of knockouts in women's boxing. I do feel like Dubois is, you know, she nice, you know. Nice. Now, to win something really on this, let's say I wouldn't bet $200 to win 80. Okay, I wouldn't, you know. But if you feel like Dubois is going to knock her out, that might be a good bet. If you feel like it's going to be a TKO stoppage or something like that, then that might be a decent bet. You know? But Shen is coming to fight. Shen is coming to fight. It's not a doubt in my mind that Shen is coming to fight. Okay? Now, is Shen going to be ready for the onslaught that she might potentially have to face? I don't know. Is she going to be ready? I don't know. But, I mean, look forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Shen has not said a whole lot throughout the lead up to this fight. I mean, now, I'm not going to hold you. Caroline Dubois is a very, very, very intriguing young woman, okay? Very intriguing, okay? I personally am excited to bring you guys to bring you guys her on Score to Fight. You know, this is actually probably might have been the reason we even done this event. Is to showcase a young, talented Caroline Dubois. I feel like she can do it all. I feel like as a boxer, she can do it all. I don't think that is anything that she cannot do. This is going to be a very interesting fight. I expect it to be action-packed. I do not expect it to not be that. As Caroline Dubois makes her way to the ring. Okay? Okay. Fighting out of London, England. Caroline Dubois. Uh-oh. And she comes out to another one, bites the dust. Okay. I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to say. Do y'all get what she's trying to say? Another one bites the dust. You know. And another one gone. Okay. I mean, I like the vibe she got coming out. And she is one of 11 children raised in a single parent family by her father. Okay? One of 11. She started boxing at the age of 9. Okay? And at the 2017 European Junior Olympic Championships, she beat unanimously Noon Austrian. I hope that's how you say her name, because that looks like Austrian. Either which way, we are here now. Okay. Caroline Dubois, man. Caroline Dubois. First. Okay. 5 feet 6 inches. 9 stone 7 pounds. 18-2. With 10 wins and by knockout. She's fighting out of Seoul, South Korea. Okay. Bomi Ray Shen. Bomi Ray Shen. Okay. Champion. 24 years age. Five feet 5. 7 pump. She's 10-0. No defeats, 1 draw, 5 knockouts. Fighting out of London, England. I mean, I don't know, man. She got that vibe like she might stop her. She got that vibe like she might stop her. I'm just saying what I'm saying. She got that vibe like she might stop her. I done seen that face before. And grab my pen. I done seen that face before. Okay. They touch gloves. Okay. Now I do like Bovie Shen. I've seen a couple fights, Bovie Shen's fights. So I know she it's not gonna be easy. Not gonna be easy. She definitely got that Korean, that Asian style, like the Naoya Inoue, the Manny Pacquiao style. You know, it and Bovie Shen starts out with a jab, lands. And Bovie Shen takes a 2-punch combination swing, does not land. Dubois is very patient. Those 2 punches, lands 1 on the body. Bovie Shen is using that jab as a, fencing, throwing it out there. As she's like, she got it out there, just throwing it. Oh, not necessarily a rage fighter, but that's a really good overhand right by Bovie Shen. Good movement by Bovie Shen. She's fighting beautifully. Oh, okay. Dubois lands a really good overhand left. Dubois is fighting southpaw stance. Bovie Shen is fighting orthodox. Bovie Shen is in like a smoke gray with a multicolor. What was smoke gray? I would say trunks. And Dubois is black trunks with purple and silver trim. Bovie Shen is boxing good off this back foot. I'm gonna be honest. She's not allowing that is a really good counter punch by Bovie Shen. And Bovie Shen is using the distance perfectly. Oh man, it's a good right hook right there from Dubois, and Shen comes right back with a straight right hand. And I'm gonna give Bovie Shen that first round. Yeah, I'm gonna give that first round to Bovie Shen. I mean, I feel like Bovie Shen was able to land a couple more shots, able to move beautifully in that situation. So, I mean, I can't take it from her at all. At all. Yes, 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 sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Score to Fight Pink, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in with me. This is Point B live here on the Nation Network, like we always are around this time. Not really around this time, but it's Friday, man, and we holding it down for the ladies on Score to Fight Pink. So we have Dubois versus Shen. And okay, as they enter the ring, okay, good jab to the body for Dubois. Bovie Shen is okay. Bovie Shen kind of hooks the head of Dubois. Ref gives a warning for that. Bovie Shen goes for a left jab, does not land. Oh, that's a good right hand landed by Curlin Dubois. Oh, good return fire right there for Bovie Shen. Straight right hand down the middle. Oh man, Shen's coming in like I said, Pacquiao style, and Dubois was able to counter punch that with a really good left hand. And the stock Pacquiao styles, when you'll throw those 2 combinations. Dubois lands a really good uppercut in that exchange between her and Bovie Shen. I feel like this round so far is, oh man, 4-punch body combination by Curlin Dubois. Then she gets out of the way. I mean, I feel like this is her round. She's clearly outclassing her in this Bovie Shen in this round. And I mean, she just Bovie Shen tries to come in, does not land. Dubois, oh, really good body shot right there. Really good right body shot. And I mean, Bovie Shen is now on the front foot and Dubois on the back foot, but 3-punch combination by Dubois. One does land to the body, maybe two. And Bovie Shen is looking at the ref while, and Bovie Shen gets mad and is looking at the ref. Dubois does land a shot, and then Bovie Shen goes a little hard, going straight at her. Okay. Little excitement at the end of that round, but I'm going to get that round to Dubois, man. Bovie Shen, unfocused. Regardless of what's going on, if you are not clinching, you shouldn't even be looking nowhere near the ref. If you are clinching, then maybe you can look at the ref, and then at that moment you can talk to the ref. But while you are in the middle of a fight, you have no business at all. No business at all doing that, okay? No business at all, okay? Yeah, and I don't know why she was looking at the referee. She should have never been looking at the referee in that situation. She should have definitely been looking at her opponent. It is dangerous in that ring if you are not sitting there looking at your opponent. I mean, but they come back out. And Bovie Shen is kind of trying to move forward. Bovie Shen is not able to move forward, though, right now, because as she's coming in, Dubois is able to counterpunch and throw that brick hand. They get tangled. Bovie Shen is throwing some shots, not really landing, not really able to get off her shots cleanly. Oh, it's a 2-punch combination. Dubois is using that jab very good in this round. 3-punch combination from Dubois. Dubois does land a right body shot. And Dubois just on that back foot trying to get Bovie Shen to come in. Exchange. There's 1 minute left in this third round. This is anybody's round right now. Bovie Shen throws a right straight down the middle. Oh, Bovie Shen makes a good jab right there. Very quick jab. And so they're fighting for that footwork placement. Bovie Shen goes for a 2-punch combination. Dubois ducks out of it. Bovie Shen does land a straight right hand. Dubois returns fire with 2 body shots. Oh, good body shot by Dubois. And then both people land. Bovie Shen lands. Dubois lands. Oh, man, this is starting to heat up a little bit in this third round. They go into the clinch. And they're telling them to stop. The ref breaks it up. 12 seconds left in this third round. 3-punch combination from Dubois. The body shot definitely lands. The first 2 may have landed, may have not. It was really trying to split the guard. And that's the end of the round. Bovie Shen does land on the chin of... She does land. She definitely lands. I mean, Bovie Shen, man, she ain't coming to play. She is not coming to play at all, Bovie Shen. Bovie Shen is not coming to play at all. Okay? So I want you guys to know that this is one of those things, man, where you can't play no games, man. You can't play no games. You know, this is a competitive fight right here. I gave that round to Dubois. I mean, I just feel like she's being more competitive. I mean, she's not just being more competitive. Let me clean that up. She's not just being more competitive. I feel like at this stage of the fight, she's landing the cleaner shots. She's trying to come forward, and Bovie Shen is coming forward now after that last round. I was just saying that. Oh, good body shot lands by Dubois. Bovie Shen goes for a jab, does not land. Bovie Shen. Oh, that's a good jab land by Dubois. Dubois goes for a body shot, lands. Bovie Shen. Oh, 3-punch combination. She does land on that last punch and gets a warning for pushing the head down once they do get into the clinch. 2 punches to the body for Dubois. Oh, both of them land And I feel like Dubois gets the best of that exchange. Bovie Shen does return a 5-2 punch combination. And then Dubois lands a jab. Bovie Shen is moving forward. Bovie Shen 2-punch combination misses. Dubois pivots out of it. Then throws her own 2-punch combination, lands. 1 minute left. This is anybody's round. Oh, good. Oh, that's a good overhand left. Excuse me, right by Bovie Shen. Bovie Shen tries to throw the overhand right again. Bovie Shen is on the front foot. Both of them get tangled. Both of the fighters get tangled. I mean, really good action pack. Uppercut, body shot for Bovie Shen, body shot for Bovie Shen, body shot for Dubois, body shot for Dubois. Bovie Shen goes for the uppercut, doesn't land, goes for the second uppercut, does land. They are fighting it out in the middle of the ring in this 4th round. It is competitive. Dubois lands 2 punches and moves out the way. Bovie Shen is just coming straight up. And oh man, Bovie Shen stumbled at the end of that. And I don't know if it's that Bovie Shen just does not respect Miss Dubois' power, but she is just walking straight in. She is walking straight in, just not caring. Not caring at all. Not caring at all. I mean, Bovie Shen is just coming straight in. Reckless abandonment. I don't care. I don't care if I'm gonna get hurt. I don't care if it's. I don't care. And so Bovie Shen, I think that this is going to be a very good competitive fight. Very competitive fight. So back in the middle of the ring, Bovie Shen still on the front foot. Curling Dubois throws a 3-punch combination. Curling Dubois throws another 3-punch combination. Bovie Shen is still trying to move it forward and throw like this just straight right hand. I feel like boxing on the back foot, Curling Dubois is doing beautifully. Like I said, but I don't feel like Bovie Shen respects her power. So Bovie Shen is loading up, trying to throw heavy shots. She is not landing, but she is throwing some heavy shots. She does land a jab. Bovie Shen does on the end of that exchange. I mean, this has been very, very competitive. Bovie Shen, 2-punch combination. Lands for both ladies, actually. That was really awkward. Bovie Shen throws a strong right hand, doesn't land. Dubois throws a jab, doesn't land. Bovie Shen throws, I don't know. This is not. Good body shot lands by Dubois. Good body shot lands by Dubois. Bovie Shen returns fire with a 2-punch combination. Dubois is just edging back, using that back foot. 3-punch combination for Dubois, then she moves out of the way. I mean, this is a really good competitive fight. 21 seconds left in the 5th round. Oh, Bovie Shen kind of charges in. I mean, very good competitive fight so far. Very competitive fight so far. Very competitive fight. Okay. Thank you for tuning in to Score the Fight. Thank you. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight. It's your man, Point B, in the building. Okay. So, I know I called it from the sideline for the last couple rounds. I'm going to get back to it right here. So, the last couple rounds I've given to Dubois. Shen is moving in, but she ain't able to land. She has not been able to land. I haven't given Shen a round since the third round. Good jab for Shen. She just keeps coming forward like oh man. Good boxing right there by Dubois on that back foot. Shen lands a straight right hand. Straight right hand for Dubois. Excuse me, straight left hand for Dubois. Oh man, that's the right hand right there. That's what I was talking about. I guess I predicted it because that was a clean right hand for Dubois. Okay, straight right hand for, oh man. Dubois seems to be sitting on her punches a little bit more. Shen is still using the Pacquiao. I call it the Pacquiao lunge, man. The Pacquiao lunge. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's kind of off balance. It's boom, straight. Oh, man. And Shen is throwing some heavy shots. Dubois got caught by one of them, but the other two didn't land. So, I mean, very good defense by Dubois. 2 jabs for Shen. Oh man, Shen, good. Hey, this round look like it's going to Shen. Yeah, I'm gonna get that 6th round to Shen right there, man. I mean, this is a competitive fight. It's a competitive fight. I mean, I got it 3-3 after the first 6, man. 3-3 after the first 6. Lauren Price, Natasha Jones, man, up next. Up next. You know what that's about. You know what that's about. So I want you guys to really be tuned in. I want you guys to be really tuned into that. Because that's gonna be something special. That's gonna be something special. Okay. Shen is still going on that front foot and just been on that front foot the whole time. Okay, 2-punch combination for Dubois. Shen, oh man, Shen is coming with the power, kind of roughs Dubois up in the corner a little bit. Dubois still on that back foot. Dubois is using the pivot very well, keeping her head down very well. Shen is still coming in, being violent. I mean, I'm gonna be real. The ref is warning Dubois to keep your head up. The ref is telling Dubois to keep your head up. Dubois, you got to keep your head. Oh, good overhand left for Dubois. And Shen is just coming in, just trying to dominate. And oh, man, 3-punch combination for Dubois. Oh, man, the nose is bleeding for Shen. And I'm telling you, Dubois is landing, man, that pull counter. I don't know why her camp is not telling her pull counter all day, because Shen seems to be lunging in quite a bit. Shen is still trying to lunge in. Dubois is on that back foot, pivoting out. There we go. There's a clean left hand. And I mean, it's so easy to throw. I mean, it's so easy to throw when that person is lunging in the way that you're doing it. As soon as you pull back, boom, just step back, boom. You can throw it from either side that you pivoted on. Even if you're off balance, you can still throw it. I mean, I feel like Shen is just lunging in. Oh, man, that's a good right hand for both fighters at the end of that round. I do feel like Shen was very aggressive and was taking that round early, but I do feel like Dubois took it in the end, but that is a 10-9 swing round, in my opinion, for Dubois. But Shen was right there, man. Shen was right there. I can't take nothing from her. Shen was right there. Shen was right there. Competitive, fighting, pushing, making the fight muddy. Whenever you got to fight a muddy fight, it's really hard for the other opponent to do anything. It's so muddy. So muddy. I mean, I'm just being real, man. Just being real. Okay. Round number 8. Round number 8. I feel like Dubois is up 1 round on this fight. Dubois landed body shots as Shen comes in. And they are, being very aggressive. Very aggressive. Shen. A little bit of pushing and tugging. Shen throwing heavy shots. Landed a couple shots in this round. I knew this was going to be a barn and burner. Okay, good left hook for Shen. Dubois throwing a jab, doesn't land. 2-punch combination does land for Dubois. Dubois on the back foot. Shen throws a right hook. I mean, Shen got just a really good chin. She's a very got a lot of tenacity. It's a lot of tenacity. A lot of tenacity. A lot of tenacity there. Shen is getting warning for holding the head yet again. Shen throws 2 punches to the body. Dubois throwing 2 punches. Kind of rough and tumble. I mean, Shen is making this a muddy fight. Making this a very muddy fight. Very muddy. Very muddy. And I mean, that's real, man. That's real. Gotta say that. Gotta say that. Yes, sir. Yeah, let me fix something on you guys. Let me fix it for you guys. Oh, man. Let me fix it for you guys. There we go. There we go. Yeah, man. So live here on Score the Fight, man. I am Point B. You know what it is, man. Just trying to make sure that you guys, you love it here, man. You love it here. You guys gotta respect. You guys gotta, let you guys know that we love you here on Score the Fight, and we're gonna be here as much as we can, as often as we can. I mean, it's been a very competitive fight, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Are you streaming the fight, mate? All right. And when is the Lauren in the Tasha fight, please, mate. All right. So I cannot stream the fight because I cannot get flagged or taken down. It would not be in the best interest of me or my business partners. I would say, that's just not going to be able to happen. But I will say that just in general, man, I want you guys to stick with us. The fight is actually next, and this is the last fight for that before that Lauren and Natasha fight. Okay, so if you want to stream it, there's streaming services out right now, but it is being presented on Sky Sports. I am here for just your analysis, man. I'm just here for, that's why I said I'm trying to get the technical difficulties good so I can get back to what to do. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight Pink. And right now, this has been a brutal fight so far through rounds 9 for the Shen and Dubois. I got Shen winning this round right now. I feel like Shen has been moving forward in this round throughout this whole round. But, realistically, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to say when she's moving forward the whole round? And, here we go. I'm going to be real, Dubois. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. It's a 10-round fight. Right now, I got one swing round. And not only do I got one swing round, that can go either way. I think Dubois, if you want to retain your title. Now, I will say this, Shen has not fought well enough to take the title, so I probably could see them giving it to Dubois, even if it is draw level. They'll probably give that swing round and more to Dubois. But this is the last round right here, golden round. Okay, 2 minutes left. Very demanding fight. Shen throwing a bunch of punches and bunches. She going out for gold, throwing a bunch of uppercuts. Right now, they have Dubois up. They say Dubois won every round. I don't feel like Dubois won every round. I feel like this has been a highly competitive fight, but we'll see. Oh, man. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's going out there for broke. Bovie Shen is just going out there throwing punches, moving forward, throwing punches, no defense. I feel like Bovie Shen is showing that she wants to win this fight, and she feels like she needs this round, and so she's going out there on her dark horse. And now, let's see if she gassed out. Dubois is using that body beautifully. Oh, Dubois, that was dirty. That was dirty, Dubois. And they just grabbing and punching. And I feel like Shen is just looking like, I'm going to keep going. Just keep throwing punches. And Dubois standing and trading, and Dubois is just, this is a war. This is a war. This is probably one of the best rounds in boxing at the end of a women's boxing match ever. Bovie Shen, I got to give her credit. I don't know if that's enough to win the fight. I can't say that's enough to win the fight, but Bovie Shen definitely deserves some credit. And like I said, Lionheart, unfortunately, we cannot stream the fight. We can't do that. And the reason we can't do that is because we do not want to get flagged, man. We don't want to get flagged. We don't. We don't. Yes, sir. We are live here on Score the Fight. Point B in the building. You know, Score the Fight pink. And I mean, Bovie Shen just came in, and I gotta give her that last round. You know, I could say okay. More than likely, just in my opinion, it was a lot closer than what they're making it seem like on Sky Sports. But let's say in the event that it isn't, it's going to be a runaway for Dubois. I do feel like Bovie Shen does deserve some credit, though. I do feel like Bovie Shen put up a very good fight, and it was very competitive throughout that fight. So I think it's going to be a really close fight, close decision, maybe 6 rounds to 4, maybe. Because I do have 2 swing rounds here. If both of those swing rounds go to Dubois, then I would have assumed that it's going to be a 6-4. But you never really know. You never know in boxing. You never know. Okay. They gave a 10-10 round in number 9 and a 10-9 round for Dubois in number 10. I don't necessarily agree. I don't know who's scoring these cards for them. You know. I mean, that was a war, though. That was a war. That was very impressive. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. I can't hate on that at all. And I mean, Bovie Shen was just, especially in that last round. That last round, I mean, you got to give that young lady some credit. I mean, just going to war. Going to war. Oh, man. Draw. 95 on one. 98, 93, 98, 92. Dubois. And still. You felt that Korean chick won. Sorry, I just dropped in. No. I felt like it was close. I didn't feel like it was a draw. Like I did have it close to a draw. But I felt like Shen was pushing the pace and controlling the pace of the fight. Dubois was on that back foot throughout the whole fight, and because she was on the back foot that whole fight, it made it harder for her to get her offense off. She did get her offense off though, and was able to counterpunch very well. But there were rounds in there that you could have given to Bovie Shen, because Bovie Shen was one of those people that just kept pressing the pace. You know, I like fighters like that. That's to me like a Sean Porter style fighter. You know, it's kind of like what Gary Antoine Russell did to El Rayo over the weekend, over the fight before the Tank fight. If you watch that fight, you're seeing a pressure fighter. You're seeing that fighter that's in your face, that's not going anywhere, that's just head down in your chest, throwing weird, awkward shots, overhand, stuff like that. And so I was really happy and proud to see that style of fight, Bovie Shen just now. But I would say boxing style, I feel like Dubois was able to pivot and move and do a little bit more to win the fight. You got to take the champion's belt. You can't just have it given to you. And so I don't feel like Bovie Shen did enough to take the belt. She didn't take it. You know, she She had her, she's like, all right, but she ain't take it. You gotta take it. That's the way I look at it. You gotta take it. Because if you don't take it, then you really just faking it, in my opinion. You're faking it if you don't take it. Okay? I mean, this is the thing. I feel like, Bo Shen did a really good job though. I can't hate on that. Shout out to Danny Vega yet again, for the comment, man. I appreciate you. Please go like, share, and subscribe. Really, we need you guys' support. We are nothing without you guys, so we would love to see you guys come back in and ride with us and vibe with us, man. We definitely appreciate you. So, thank you. Score the Fight is, we're not in the whole year yet. We still new, we still learning, we still evolving, man. And I think that this is going to be a beautiful occasion. I think it's going to be a beautiful situation for us. The more and more that we learn with you guys, the more and more we are able to give you guys some of the stuff that you actually like, you want, you need, you respect. I want to thank you guys for tuning in with us, man. And I got the Twitterverse up there going a little crazy, so you guys get to see what's going on. So Miss Dubois said what she does is she charges in head down, and that's exactly what she expected. So that's what she planned for, and that's the type of fight that she was coming into fight with. Okay. So Miss Carolyn Dubois said she wanted to work on her inside game a little bit. So this was perfect for her. How can you watch the fight? Okay, Miss, what's that? Hampton Sachs or whatever. I don't want to say your name wrong. It's Hampton SK9. All right, so me personally, I cannot give that type of advice online. I will say that there are multiple ways online to watch it. You just have to search it, possibly in a situation, or of course, there's always ways to subscribe to Sky Sports Net. But there's ways to watch it. I'll always say that, and I'm a big advocate of buying the fights. Yeah. So I'm going to give you the real game, man. It's the main event. It's come down to this, okay? So if you are here for the main event, if you here for the Jonas Price, then you right here. At least, even if you can't watch it, you can listen to it with me, man. Definitely listen to it with me. And this is Score the Fight Pink. I am Point B, and I am your guy that's going to give you the ones and twos, the runs downs, man. So I'm excited for this fight. This is a unification fight in the welterweight division. And this going to be action-packed. I do have it going the distance. So if you can go ahead and throw that bet in, if you got a chance, go do your thing. Go do your thing. Right now I'm not going to lie. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Who you guys got? Man, put in the chat who you got. Nah, Dubois won that fight. Dubois won that fight. But if you search it, you should be able to find it. Seek and you shall find. That's the best thing I could tell you. There's apps, TV stuff, you know. So this is it. The main event is next. It's here. It's now. It's Jonas. It's Price. Natasha Jonas. Lauren Price. And I mean, I don't know, man. Who do y'all got, though? Who do y'all got? Who do y'all got? Tell me. Do you got Jonas? Do you got Price? Who do you think is going to win this battle? It's going to be a close fight. So who do you think? I mean, they don't got it so much as a 50-50 online. Okay? So online, they got pretty much Lauren Price is going to win. Is it an upset? Will it be an upset? So shout out to you guys tuning in to Score the Fight. This is Point B. This is Score the Fight. Pink. This is the Nature Network. This is the right place to be on a Friday. Thank you guys. Thank you. Come on, bro. We want to watch the fight, bro. Sorry. I would say if you want to watch the fight, I cannot do that publicly without getting banned. And so if you rather know what's going on the fight or not, if you want to find the fight, I've given out the best information I can give you to help find that fight. So I appreciate you, David Elliott, for tuning in and, you know, giving us your comment. Like, share, and subscribe, because we do this for every major fight. And we got a lot of good fights coming up. You know, the Tank Davis fight we recently did, the Better Be Beaver fight we recently did. Of course, Clarissa Shields we recently did as well. So, I mean, unless you guys want to miss out on all of the info, I mean, unless you don't want to know what's going on in the fight, then I would suggest, but if you want to know, come here and you'll find out. And not only will you find out what's going on in the fight, you'll find out what's going on in the sport of boxing. You know, we've been giving analyst stuff, man. We've been doing all this stuff for over a decade now. So live here on the Nature Network, whether it's football, whether it's boxing, whether it's basketball, whether it's politics, I mean, I don't care what it is, man. We get it in here live on the Nature Network. So please like, share, and subscribe to @Studio Runners. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate you guys. And the time is here, okay? The time is here. The time is here, okay? All right. I'm locked in. Hope you are. I'm locked in. I hope you are. And this is the thing. I know people would love to watch the fight online. And I know people would love to watch it on YouTube. But for the content creators like myself, we are at a situation where if we just put this up, this is their broadcast, and we will get banned. We will get kicked off. And it's not fair for us to be trying to give you guys the real and have you guys know what's going on. And we get kicked off and we get banned. So I don't want to go through that. I love giving you guys the rundown, giving you guys the analysts, you know. These are 2 world champions that y'all about to hear. Okay? So fortunately, I am here to give you guys the rundown, the 1s and 2s, if you are unable to watch the fight in any kind of way. So thank you guys. I mean, without you guys, there's no us. Without us, you guys may not have the fights. So I think that this is a good working relationship between us two. I mean, I do think that Lauren Price has an edge in this fight, but I mean, I don't think Jonas going nowhere. I don't think Jonas going back down. I don't think Jonas going to be scared at all. At all. I don't. I just don't. So, I mean, I hope you guys are ready. Hope you guys are ready. I do. I hope you guys are ready. You know? I do. I mean, Natasha Jonas, man, it's going to be a pretty impressive situation. It's going to be a pretty impressive situation. Okay. Said, dear commentary, it was not a tight call. I don't know, man. That last fight, man, was a little bit more competitive than what I think people was giving it credit for. I think it was a little bit more competitive than what I think people was giving it credit for. You alive here on Score the Fight, man. I am Point B. You know, we are live waiting. We are waiting for the main event to get kicked off between Natasha and Lauren. You know, I don't think any woman on this stage right here is going to back down. I don't think that they're going to be scared. I don't think that this is going to be a situation where one of these women is not coming in with the war mindset, okay? And I guess the ring announcements is getting close. We getting ready. Okay? We are getting ready. I mean, I don't know what y'all expect from this fight. What do y'all want to see in this fight? I would love to know what y'all want to see in this fight. Do y'all think it's going to be a good fight, a competitive fight? Do y'all think it's going to be just a drag out where one person get whooped on? What do y'all think? I mean, right now, I think it's going to be a very competitive fight. I got Natasha Jonas actually making this more of a fight than what I think people have been giving her credit for. I don't think she's coming to back down. I do think that Price is the tougher. Lauren Price is the tougher fighter. When you look at her background, when you look at kickboxing, when you look at all that she has done, I think that Lauren Price is definitely the tougher fighter. But skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills. Okay? And if the bills got to get paid, they got to get paid with the skills. Okay? So I'm telling y'all now, right now, that this is going to be a war. Okay? This is definitely going to be a war. All right? Main event time. Okay. 10 2-minute rounds. Okay. Price is making her way to the ring. I mean, I feel like Price is ready. I feel like Price is amped. She ready. She focused. You know, she is not the A side, though, in this situation. She is the B side. She is the B side. Okay. Okay. Fighting from Wales. Okay, coming out with the dragon behind her. Okay. Coming out ready. I mean, could it be an upset today, though? Because Price is the heavy favorite. She's minus 800. Price is the heavy favorite. Could Jonas upset her? Could that potentially happen? I don't know. I don't know at all. I think it could, though. I think it could. Okay. Miss Price is in the ring. Miss Price is in the ring. Okay. Live here on Score the Fight. Score the Fight. Okay. Point B. Live here on Score the Fight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Trying to get some stuff up on the Twitterverse for you guys. See what people got to say. See what the world got to say. Okay. As Miss Price makes it to her, makes it to the ring, you know, like I said, I want to see what people got to say, man. See if anybody, you know, see what's going on. Yes, yes, sir. You are live here on Score the Fight. I am Point B, giving you the rundown. You know, as we scroll through, try to get some talk. Try to get some talk and see what they talking about. Okay. Stage is set. Stage is set. Stage is set. Let's see what they saying. The worst entrance ever, Jonas Price. Okay. Not a whole lot going on the Twitterverse right now. We'll see, though. We'll see. The fighters are in the ring, though. I tell you that. Well, one of them are in the ring. As Natasha Jonas makes her way to the ring. Okay. It says hard not to think. Okay, boom. Not mad at the entrance. Jonas, considering the last fight was in the PE hall. Why they hating on the entrance? Why they hating on the entrance? I mean, she just trying to, you know, this is her moment. This is her moment. And this is our moment. This is the moment that y'all here with me. You know what I mean? So, you know, we got to do what we got to do. Okay. She look like she ready for war, though, man. She look like she ready for war. She the A side in this situation, and she got to play it like the A side. She can't be the B side in the situation. Looking for my pen fountain, you know. And I don't play no games, man. I don't play no games, man. Here we go. This the big lights. This a big lights moment. Okay. This is gonna be a war. I mean, you can't hate on the intro. You can't hate on the intro. Ring walks was real. Okay. Look, they all dancing now. They got the crowd hype, man. They got the crowd hype. Hope y'all hype. Hope y'all here with us on Score the Fight, man. I hope y'all with us. Hope y'all locked in and tuned in. Okay? Okay. All right. Main event of the evening. Okay. It's a whole lot of belts on the line right here. Whole lot of belts on the line. Okay. Sky Sports main event. All here. Okay. A lot of fans in there tonight. Black trunks, gold trim. 5'5". Age 30. 8-0 with 2 knockouts. You know who that is. Fighting out of Wales. The first ever women's British champion. IBO, Ring Magazine, and WBA champion. That is Lauren, the lucky one Price. Okay. Fighting out of red corner. 5 feet, 8 inches tall. (16-2), 40 years of age. Okay. She fights out of Liverpool. Got a big fan base in there. She's the IBF and the WBC Unified champion. Okay, Natasha Jonas. Lauren Price. Right now, they say that 30% will win for Price, 28%. 28% for Price, 30% for Jonas by decision, 12% KO by 12% for Jonas knockout, and 28% for Price knockout. So they believe that Price could win by knockout. A lot of people and some people believe that Jonas will win by decision. Okay, starting out, Price starts out with a jab to the body, then up to the head. Jonas, jab to the body, then to the head, excuse me. Okay, Jonas throws a two-punch combination. Right now, it feels like Jonas is a little bit bigger than Price. Price throws a double jab, does not land. Kind of feeling each other out in this first round. Three-punch combination for Price. Price does not land. It's a jab landed for Price. Jonas is just, three-punch combination. One punch lands for Price. So Price has landed a couple times in this first round. She has not been able to do anything significant, but she did land so far. First minute gone out of this first round. And Price throws a head shot and does not land. Okay. So body shot lands for Jonas. Okay. They say Jonas. I'm saying Jonas because, couple jabs. None of them land. Oh, man. Price does land a really good check right hand. Okay. Couple jabs thrown for a right hand does land inside for Price. And first round is over. Okay. So I'm going to give Price that first round. Definitely landed the cleaner shots between the two ladies in that first round. I can definitely say, yeah. Can't knock that. Can't knock that. Can't knock that at all. Yeah. All right. Round number two. Okay. Starting out. Jonas lands a jab early. Price returns a fire jab to the body. Okay. Jonas lands a right hand, and Price tries to get it back. She throws three, maybe lands about one. Straight jab. That was the one punch that landed. It's a jab landed for Price as Jonas is trying to come around. Oh, that's a really good check right hand. Left hand for Jonas. For Price. And Price is just doing a really good job counter punching right now. She's able to land on those exchanges as Jonas is trying to come in and get some leverage. Right now, I feel like Price is outboxing Jonas. Three-punch combination for Price, none of them land. And so Jonas loads up, does not land that shot though. Price lands a check right hook and lands another check right hook on the way out. I mean, Price is just outboxing him right now. Jab thrown for Price does not land. Right hook does land for Price. I mean, just pretty cool, smooth so far. 3-punch combination for Price. 1 lands. Okay. Oh man, Jonas has stumbled. Oh man, Price is just kind of taking it to Jonas in his first 2 rounds. I mean, that was a really good right hook. She's caught her with it like 3 or 4 times already. That check hook, she is so fast. 2-punch combination. The last one does not land. And end of the round. Okay. That's going to be another round for Price. Price is definitely up 2 rounds to none in his first 2 rounds. Oh, man, that was just a power right hand that just stumbled Jonas across the ring. It was just so clean. Boom. And don't get me wrong, Jonas did land a really good shot in that round, but not to the degree of what Price landed. I mean, she caught her off balance, hit her with the body and to the head. That was nice. That was nice. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in to Score to Fight Pink. This is about the ladies today. This is Jonas versus Price main event. Okay? They're going to unify some belts today. So, starting out in this 3rd round, they meet in the middle of the ring. Triple jab from Price does not land. Jonas throws a jab, doesn't land. I mean, Jonas got to throw your hands. Price throws a 3-punch combination, does not land. Oh, man, Jonas lands an overhand right. Price tries to land at the end of that, does not land the 3 punches. But, you know, Price lands a jab right there as well. You know. Okay. And right now, Price is just kind of dancing around a little bit, trying to get inside. Jonas lands a shot to the body. Price is just bouncing around, trying to get in. Throws a 3-punch combination. That was really good defense from Jonas. Price is just throwing a lot of shots. She landed 2 on the body there, but she is unable to land a significant head shot from what I can see so far in this round. Jab thrown for, okay, both women exchange. Both land on a good right hook. Double jab for Price. Price lands a good jab again. Price is moving around and showing the speed. And I mean, it's pretty cool. Jab thrown. It's anybody's round so far. 2-punch combination misses for Price. Jab thrown by Jonas misses. I mean, I just look at it as a lot of times Price is throwing some shots she's unable to land, but she is more active. She's being more active early in these rounds. I'm going to say that was a Jonas round, but that's a swing round. Yeah, I'm going to get that to Jonas, but that was a swing round. One thing about Natasha Jonas got to do, she got to throw her hands. She's not throwing her hands enough in this fight. Price sound like she's dominating. Well, kind of. Yeah, it does kind of sound like she's dominating, but she's just more active. You know, she's not necessarily landing the heavier shots right now in that round. The second round was a clear round for Price, but that 3rd round was very close. You know, when you get to throwing shots but not landing, I'm not counting that as points. That's just activity. Okay, here we go into the 4th round. Jab land for Jonas. Price 3-punch jabs, does not land. None of them. Jonas lands a jab in that situation. 3-punch combination for Price, only 2 lands on the body. Then Price comes back with a jab that does land. Jonas lands an overhand right. Price does not land a triple jab at the end. Price throws a 3-punch jab combination, does not land, but one maybe in the chest. Oh, good jab right there by Price. I mean, Price is just so active, so busy. And I mean, she's in and out. She's throwing the jab. She's throwing quick. And I mean, it's not like hurting her, but, you know, you're scoring. Oh, 3-punch combination. Okay, Price is going in. And Jonas is able to invade. Just Price being first, man. Good check hook by Price. Jonas is just taking her time. Too much time, being too steady. 2 jabs thrown. None of them land from Price. Both people throw jab. Both people land. And Price tries to come land at the end of that. Does not land. Reset by Jonas. Jonas is kind of creeping in. 3-punch combination. Only one of them lands for Price. And Jonas has not been able to get off because, like, she's just taking too much time, too patient. And one thing about Price is using her speed as her advantage, throwing multiple punches, even if she's not landing all, even if maybe none of them. Because that was a 4-punch combination that I feel like Price missed all of them. That was a really good right hand for Price. But, you know, you sneaking one in every now and then, and you're just being first. And that, to me, is throwing off the pace of Price. And right now, that's going to be the end of that round. I'm going to have to get that one to Price. I mean, realistically, Price is just being first, being so fast before Jonas can even set up her offense. By the time she gets into range, it's like almost Price is just and now moving out of the way. Maybe she landed none. Maybe she lands one, but Price ain't land nothing, you know? So Price is just boom blocking, and by the time she's able to throw, Price is out the distance and moving on and trying to set up her next spot. So this is a masterful game plan for Price. Man, Price is doing a great job with this. Stick and move, and that's disrupting the offense of Jonas. Okay, Natasha Jonas has got to do something different. She got to cut off the ring, and she got to be first if she wants to win this fight. Still early in the fight, and this is round 5. Okay, Jonas comes out with a jab, comes out first. And now she went back to being patient. And I don't think that's going to work. And I feel like 3-punch jab combination does not land. And now they clinch up a little bit. Jonas does land a shot to the body. And Price misses on that exchange. Price throws, ooh, that was a really good 3-punch combination for Price. Price lands at the end of that, maybe that last hook. Jonas throws a jab. Price throws 2. Doesn't land, but I mean, it's hard. If she's not going to finish these exchanges, and she's not going to, like, if Jonas ain't going to finish the exchange between her and Price, Price is going to win every time. Price is throwing those 3-4 punches, sticking and moving. And oh, that's a good left hand landed by Jonas. Really good left hook. Oh, man, that was a really good 2-punch combination by Price. And then pivots out of the way. That was really smooth. Gotta love that. And I mean, Price is just sticking and moving. In and out, throwing that quick jab, Jonas is just still inching in. It's like you can't throw. She's trying to load up and inch in and all of that, but that's not working on Price. Price is doing a beautiful job of just boxing, staying on the outside. Jonas throws 3 punches, does not land. Jonas now is the time and does not take the shot. Triple jab for Price. Price does not land, but Price does land a jab as Jonas is trying to come in for like a counter punch almost. 2-punch combination. Price is moving forward now. Jonas doing the back foot. Price is landing first. Price just too fast. And that's going to be another round for Price. Price is now dominating. It wasn't dominating at first, but now I can say that it is dominating because realistically, She's just being first. There's nothing that Jonas is doing that's preventing her from being first. I mean, Price is just boom, 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 fast. Boom, 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 fast. By the time Jonas is just coming in slow. But Price is and out the way. Out the way. Back here. Moving off. Jonas is, by the time she get here, man, Price just do, moving out the way. Moving out the way. Moving to the side. So it's the game plan is masterful, because even if I don't land that big power punch, even if I don't land anything that's really going to hurt my opponent, it's still nullifying my opponent's offense, and it's still scoring for me. I could throw 4 and land 1. I could throw 4 and land 2. I could throw 4 and land none. But guess what? I done landed 3 out of 12 punches, and you ain't even thrown one yet. So that is a very masterful plan. Great plan by Lauren Price. So jabs coming out. I mean, Price is hitting her and making her stumble. Right now, they have Price 5 rounds to none. Okay? Jab for Price. Okay? I mean, this is clear. Jab for Price. Jonas is backed up. I mean, Price is just boxing on the outside, and Jonas has no answer. Jonas has no answer for this. I mean, Jonas has no answer for this. And I mean, Price is just hitting her with the right check hook as she comes in. This is probably one of the, I mean, she's being too generic. She's not even trying anything, special. It's like she's scared to get hit. I mean, very disappointing outing for Natasha Jonas right now. Jab for Price. Oh man, 3-punch combination for Price. Price does look just boxing beautifully. Oh, really good left hook landed by Jonas. Then they go to the clinch. I mean, but that one big punch is not doing it. Price and landed so many shots. You might have good 2-punch combination right there. I was about to say that might have been the best punch of the round, but at the end of that round, it might have been the best punch of that round. That's going to be another round for Price. I've only given Jonas 1 round, and that was a swing round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's 5 rounds to 1 on my card, with the 3rd round being a swing round. So that could be 6 rounds to none, to be honest. Depends on how you're scoring it. Price, yes, is dominating at this point. Like Marcus Hampton, shout out to Marcus. I mean, yeah, clearly at this point, Price is just steamrolling her at this point. You're live here on Score the Fight. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am your man, Point B, man. Thank you guys for coming in and vibing with us like you always do. Thank you guys for doing what you always do and showing up here like you always do with every fight that you do. All right. So, I mean, right now, the Natasha Jonas goes for the jab a couple times, doesn't really land. Price is able to move out of the way. Then Price does land to the body. They have another exchange where Price is able to get off an uppercut, does land, but the other 3 punches doesn't land. Jonas is still not landed. And I mean, this is just the speed using. Okay, they get into an exchange. They clinching. They throwing a couple punches. Ref break them up. I mean, if I'm Jonas, I'm gonna try to roughhouse her a little bit, because the speed is. Oh, good check, right hook for Price. I mean, the speed is just apparent. It is different. It's different in there, man. It is different in there. The speed is crazy. I mean, this is crazy. I would say that it's a significant speed difference. And she's just throwing her hands, doing boxing beautifully on the outside, scoring 3-punch thrown, one lands. Oh man, it's a check hook. One of them does land. Jonas need a miracle. That's about right now. I mean, she down 5-6 rounds, and right now she can't even get on the inside because the reality of it is that Price is just so much faster than her. She's throwing her jab, moving out of the way. Footwork is fast. Oh, good right hook landed by Price at the end of that round. I mean, Jonas is trying to get inside. She cannot. That's going to be another round for Price. This is a clear runaway victory at this point. It's a clear runaway victory. I mean, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Maybe Jonas could score a knockdown in 2 rounds and then win the last 4 rounds. Because right now, that's the only way she's going to goddamn win. It's looking bad. I don't know what her corner is telling her. Her corner can't be telling her nothing good because she's just been slow. If your thing is power and hers is speed, you got to put yourself in the position to use your power. You cannot just let her out punch rate you the whole fight with her speed. Like I said, even if she not, and she's got the better of the exchanges too. It's not like the power has been in Jonas's favor, but I will say that the shots that's been landed, if Jonas get a good shot or she landed a good shot, that's good, but it's nowhere to the degree of somebody landing 4 or 5 good shots because they throwing 20 every round. Speed, accuracy, a lot of that has been on point, and right now Price is kind of running away with this fight. This is the 8th round out of 10. Okay. Price is just throwing the 3-punch combinations. She lands at the end of that exchange with a good hook. She didn't land the first 2 punches, but that last one definitely landed. Jonas throws a 3-punch combination, doesn't land. Price is able to get out of that way, evade, fighting on the back foot. Oh, 2-punch combination. Oh man. None of these punches don't seem to be hurting Jonas. I'm gonna say that. Like, she's not hurt. She's stumbling sometimes, but she's not hurt. And even when she's stumbling, and it still doesn't really matter because she's just getting dominated on the scorecard because she hasn't been able to do any offense. I mean, this is not ugly, but it's ugly. I mean, to be real. I mean, this is jab for Price. 2-punch combination for Price. She moves out of the way. Oh, man. Price hands is down. End of the round. Price lands again. It's all Price. It's all Price. This don't even seem like it's a unification fight. It's don't. I mean, Price is able to land whatever she wants. And Jonas, even though Jonas isn't hurt by any of it, she just can't stop it. She cannot stop the offensive onslaught. Going into the championship rounds, I mean, dominate. Getting dominated. Getting beat up. Because you just can't throw punches. Like, literally, she come in. get hit, knocked back. And then when she do try to come in quickly, I mean, it's like Price just hit her with this jump and just so quick and moving out the way. It's just beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. It is a slip. It is a slip. Jonas did not fall. It is a slip. They making sure that the equipment is good. It is not a knockdown. Okay? Triple jab for Price. Price is unable to land. Price throws 3 punches, is unable to land. Price does land a quick jab. Jonas is inching in. Jonas trying to throw 3 punches, does not land. I mean, ooh, 3-punch combination. I mean, that was pretty right there by Price. 3-punch combination. Only one of them landed, 1.5, because one was like on the shoulder, so that does count as a body shot, but it wasn't. She was aiming for the head, but landed on the shoulder. But it was a clean shoulder shot. 3-punch combination right there for Price. Price, 2-punch combination, lands on the guard of, oh man, Jonas lands a good right hook. Like every round, she might land one good shot. It's a good shot, but it's not enough. Oh, good check right hook from Price. I mean, that's the thing. One good shot compared to the 5 or 6 good shots. And the good shots that Price hitting you with ain't really hurting you, but she'll knock you off balance a little bit because she catches you off balance. It's just beautiful boxing. Outboxing her clearly. Jab pushes her back. 13 seconds left in this 9th round. Another jab. Those 2 of those jabs didn't land, but that last jab landed. One to the body jab and end of the round. And I mean, what can you say other than Lauren Price is dominating this fight? I mean, using her athleticism and her speed. There's a 4-punch combination there that I missed. She did land 4. And I mean, I missed. I mean, I thought she might have missed, but no, she landed all 4 of those. She's landing the jab. She's being first. She's being fast. I mean, this is the last round, and it's been a dominant performance from Lauren Price. If Jonas want to go out there, you got to knock her out. And I'm going to be real. I don't see that happening. I just don't. Okay. I mean, Sky Sports got every round, I'm sure. They hug in the middle of the ring to begin the last round. Oh, man, it's just already 3-punch combination straight out the back for Price. Straight out the back. They have it every round. 90 to 81. Brutal. Okay. They go in the clinch. I mean, 2-punch combination. The good right hand lands. And then Price hits 2 in the body. 2-punch combination for Price. Overhand right lands for Jonas. Told you, a good shot every round. Good overhand right there. But the athleticism of Price just outworked her. 3-punch combination. Oh, 3-4 punch combination. 2 3-punch combination. Price, all Price. Price just being first. I mean, final 10 seconds in, And Price is in there. They're banging it out. They are banging it out. And that's the last bell. That is the last bell. And this is as close to a shutout that I've ever seen. This was bad for Price. I mean, my bad, excuse me. This was bad for Jonas. Price came out there and dominated. Price walked through her like she wasn't even in the ring. This was a sparring match for Price. Price just literally outworked her. Jab, jab, jab. Just outboxed her. Made it look easy. She up on the rope celebrating because she already know. She already know. I would know. Let's go over to this Twitterverse real quick, man. And let's see what they got to say. Let's see what the Twitterverse got to say. Because, I mean, it's not going to take long for a decision. It ain't. It ain't going to take long for a decision at all. I don't see it taking long at all. Okay? Respect shown by Jonas. She congratulated her ahead of the score announcement. Price dominated Jonas with her speed and energetic, So, yeah, let me go ahead and get to this Price because I already know. We already know what it is. We already know what it is. We know. It's a butt whooping. This is a butt whooping. This was a butt whooping. Okay? She just, man, beat her. She beat on her. This was too easy. Too easy. Thanks, Sky Sports, for putting on this event early on a Friday, man. It's not even 6:30, and we're going to be getting you people out of here soon. We're not going to be holding you up today. But we want you guys to tune in, man, to Score the Fight, man. Be back March 22nd. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please go to @StudioRunners on YouTube right now. Please go to @Score the Fight on YouTube right now and hit that subscribe button, please. First women's main event in that place ever. After 10 rounds, 98-93, 100-90, 98-92, winner by unanimous decision. Lauren Price. Lauren Price runs away with the victory. I mean, unanimous decision. I mean, you ain't even need to hear the scorecards. Realistically, it was a dominating performance for Lauren Price, and she ran away with this victory. She deserved it. There was not even a comparison for what it should have been. She opened up as a basically undisputed champion here on Score the Fight. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. So basically, this was a sparring session. That's what Westwood _TJ said. Price scorecards: 98-93, 100-90, 98-92. Okay, those were the scorecards for the fight. Okay, clear domination. Tyler Guzman, highly impressive fight from Curris on the undercard. After a couple rounds, Finding her rhythm, Artingstall dropped Raven Chapman with a perfectly timed left hand that snowballed from there to her success. Lauren Price is the new unified welterweight champion of the world. Simply a magnificent display from her at the Royal Albert Hall. IBF, IBO, WBA, WBC, and ring titles belong to a newly born star, and that is Shiv that put that out on Twitter. You know what I mean? You guys can see that on the top. Okay, and then when Lauren said she'd be too quick, too good, too young, she wasn't wrong. Andy Davidson. Okay? Totally dominant performance and win by Lauren. She won every single round. Natasha Jonas is looking tired, which is to be expected at 40 years of age, where Price looked like she could go another 10 rounds. I can agree with that. I can agree with all of that, you know? And, you know, so on and so on, man. I mean, the boxing community is speaking up for this fight. Thank you guys for watching Score the Fight Pick, man. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. And, you know, after this fight, I want you guys to know that you got to come back March 22nd. You got to tune in March 22nd, you know, because reality is that, I mean, you got to watch it here with us. Where else would you want to watch it at? Where else would you want to see it at? Who else would you want to see? You know? Who else would you want to see? Okay? So I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight. I am Point B, you know, and I do appreciate this. You know, I appreciate you guys for tuning in every time. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet, and I'm going to give you guys my final thoughts. My final thoughts is that Lauren Price can be a star in women's boxing, especially with the skill and talent that she displayed today, okay? I think that we may have potentially 2 or 3 stars in women's boxing that we seen today, okay? Miss Artingstall, you know, I think that she showed and displayed that, you know, she could be the real deal. And then we got Miss Dubois that showed that, hey, through resilience, through fight, through hard work, you know, she can fight against a tough opponent that keeps coming forward. I think that there's a lot of meat on this bone in women's boxing, man. And that's why I was so glad to give you guys Score the Fight Pink today. You know, Score the Fight Pink is supposed to be a representation for the ladies in this sport, because the ladies need representation in the sport as well as any other, you know, fashion. If it's WNBA, they deserve some credit when they out there putting their necks on the line, putting their all on the line, blood, sweat, and tears. They hitting the gym. They doing everything that a professional does, so they need the professional love. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate you guys for tuning in to Score the Fight Pink today. This has been a special event, a middle of the day Friday event, which is something that we don't really bring you guys very often. But you guys came in and rocked in with us, man. You guys locked in with us, man. So I'm going to say this. It's been a great time chilling with you guys, but I got to go, man. I'll see you next time here on Score the Fight.
YouTube/@TheNatureDC. Subscribe today.